There are few experiences more humbling than growing a mustache. People look at you funny. I had one coworker actually ask me if I fell into a shaver this morning. It's pretty embarrassing, but in November, those awkward encounters can lead to some very important conversations around men's mental health. And experts say those conversations are now more important than ever.
3 out of every 4 suicides in this country are completed by men. Suicide is still the second largest cause of death for men between 15 and 44. So it's a uniquely men's problem that we can't ignore anymore.
A study from the Canadian Men's Health Foundation shows 18% of men across the country suffer from depression. And in men between 19 and 29 years old, that number jumps up to 43%. Todd Minerson tells me he was among those young men struggling until his friends convinced him to seek help.
It was a lot of hard work, and it's symbolic of some of those challenges. I had to be persistent and try to keep getting the help that was right for me. But after I did, it's become the best thing that ever happened in my life.
50,000 people will grow a mustache or move their bodies this year for Movember in Canada, but the organization is hoping many more will join the conversation and support the men in their lives.
So caregivers of men, mostly women, experience high rates of mental health themselves and financial problems. And there's also a huge cost to the Canadian economy. Those 75,000 men who died in 2023 early, that's a cost of $12.5 billion to the Canadian economy that we could be using for more of these preventative and supportive kind of health measures.
For the men who aren't ready to sit with a therapist, many of them open up in the barber's chair.
You get to learn a lot about the individuals, and especially after COVID, we have found that a lot of people are struggling. Mental health is a real thing, and I hope there's lots of support out there for these people that need this kind of help.
A new support is now available. Launching this week, Ontario is offering a free confidential service through 211, connecting men with professional counseling 24 hours a day.
Typically, we can get somebody in within a week to 2 weeks, and if somebody is truly in crisis, we do have a crisis line that we can refer them to help them in the immediate.
The provincial program is funded by the federal government with the goal of removing barriers to help connect men with the assistance they need.
Our research also shows that single session is an optimal intervention for men. They can dip their toe into counseling and find out if that's comfortable for them.
Brandon Choghri, City News.